Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Great Greed for the Game Boy. In the last video, we entered Bio-Haz's castle, and we defeated the No Knight. And now, Candy Green is accompanying us now, after Gumdrop helped us get through the early part of the castle with her magical barrier. And now, we need to go through this door, and we need to take on Bio-Haz himself. So, without further ado, let's begin. I may have to do one more video after this, just to cover everything here. Also, there's a knocker. Not a knucker, a knocker. And that's the last time we'll see him, because once we go down this set of stairs, we'll be seeing some new enemies, and they'll be the last new enemies that we're ever going to see. And there's Mulmus, though he's not one of the new enemies that I wanted to fight. I'll still fight him anyway. Maybe we won't fight the new enemies in this room. It'll be the next one, I reckon. Yeah, it'll be the next room that we come into contact with that will allow us to fight new enemies. So anyway, we need to make sure that we take as few steps around here as possible, so that way I won't have a lot of problems fighting enemies. Speaking of having problems fighting enemies, that's twice in a row that I've had to fight a Drac. This is where the high encounter rate really becomes an annoyance. But anyway, once we go through here, that's when we're going to have more, or rather, that's when we're going to have the new encounters. These two chests will have Fix and Regain 3. 2 useful items. And once we start moving around through here, that's when we're going to start facing new enemies, such as the Cloaker. The Cloaker can shove you around. It can dodge. I know it can do other things. I'm pretty sure it can poison you, though I may have that confused with another enemy. Nevertheless, the enemies that you'll face beyond this, at this point and beyond, will be rather powerful. So you want to be careful. There's another new enemy, the Crumb. You never want to have less than 200 HP against the Crumb. It's another wizard enemy. They can cast Bolt 4. They can cast Freeze 4. I don't even know why I did that. They can cast Heal 2 when their health is low. They can also blind you with Flash. And I forgot to show off experience. And there's another new enemy, Gruel Guy. And I need to heal up, too. This guy is much more powerful than the Mushman. So you'll want to use Power and Guard before you start fighting him. 800 experience, 106 gold. I need to mention the experience and gold for the other 2 enemies, such as the Winner. This guy can be really nasty. He can cast poison too. And I'd rather heal at under 300 against this guy, because he can cast poison 2, he can cast thunder 2, and he can just do a whole lot of stuff that you don't want him to do, and it can be really, really bad. Also, I have plenty of fixes, but we'll be able to get more shortly. 724 experience and 93 gold for the winner. Or is it Weiner? Well, there's Crumb again. I'll mention the experience and gold for them as well as the Cloaker, because I forgot to mention it for them too. And there's Bolt 4. He hit me with it. And again. Now he's healing himself. And hey, the Crumb can drop regain 1. 715 experience and 116 gold. I will take that and use it. Because hey, that's free MP. And yeah, because we have Candy with us, Candy's just gonna waste our time being like, oh, be careful. When honestly, I don't even wanna hear from her while I'm fighting anybody. Like, I'm glad Candy's safe with us and everything, but yeah, I'd rather not have the random party messages. Anyway, there's the Cloaker. Not really much to say at all about the Cloaker, except it's just super powerful. It can dodge attacks. That's it. And 810 experience and 103 gold from the Cloaker. Anyway, I might as well go ahead and use my Med 3 on this guy. Or myself. I mean, this guy basically is me. But you can pick up what I'm putting down here. And by going down these stairs, you find 5 chests. The only one you want to open is this one, which contains a Med 4 scroll with 15 charges. The rest of them contain trash. So don't get them. And from here, we have a bit of a maze. There's another girl guy. I'm going to go ahead and cast Power and Guard just to be safe, because these guys can pack a punch, and they can be quite nasty. And I'll go ahead and... Wrong set of stuff. I want to use Scroll and use Med 3 instead. That's better. Now, you could probably see that guy to the right there. We do want to talk to him, because he's going to be very, very useful. If I can live! Let's go ahead and heal. And the winners can stun you a lot. You really want to keep your health high against these guys. Anyway, this guy will sell Med 3 with 15 charges, Med 4 with 5 charges, all 3 regains, and Fix. I want to fill up my inventory with fixes, just to be on the safe side, because I have all the money in the world to do this with. I'd rather do this just to be safe. And we have a full load, so we are good. Now let us go this way, where we'll face another girl guy. I almost forgot to heal there. Now that we have Power and Guard on ourselves, we can go ahead and fight this guy again. And I'm going to cast Power on myself just to be safe, because at this point I no longer like the winners. Or whiners. I don't even know what to call them at this point, to be honest. And I wish this guy would stop stunning me. But at least I was able to hit him pretty powerfully with power. And here's another crumb. Definitely want to keep healing whenever possible, so that way you don't have a bad time. Because things can get rather nasty around here if you don't. These enemies are pretty powerful. How am I looking on experience? Okay. Cool. Power. Heal up. And guard. Now let's hit this guy as hard as we can. And make sure we take care of ourselves on the way too. Perfect. And no. We need to use med. I want to use med so that way I can heal without using my MP. And if I need to refill MP, I can do that. Now let's go straight left and then up, so that way we can get to the stairs. And then we can go down from here. Gotta cast power first, because I'm now realizing that it's really helping with the winners. And I'd rather heal at this point. Yeah, these enemies can seem a little too powerful. But if you are at a high level, if you're at least level 45, you can do this. You can definitely do this if you just know how to use what you have. And a few well-placed hits with power definitely did that. Come on, let me use power candy. Thank you. And I was at under 200 against a winner. Really shouldn't have done that. But power is definitely making this happen. Definitely making it a little easier to get through here. And they're still hitting us with Bolt 4, but not for long. I'm going to go ahead and use Med 3 again, just to be safe. And yeah, I'll just go ahead and keep it there. Let's go ahead and use power and guard against the Gruel guy again. And we can smash through him with the greatest of ease. How's my experience going? Ugh, still gonna be a while. Oh! Almost forgot. Did not check my HP. Always check your HP after every battle, because you really want to keep your health high as you go through here. And there's another Gruel guy. Let me use guard candy. I don't even know why I healed there. I didn't need to. I'm going to use a fix after this battle anyway. I was going to use one eventually, but eventually it apparently turned into now. So let's use a fix. Fix used, HP and MP at full. And we now have 546 MP to play with again. Well, that's not the maximum since I used power earlier, but, well, we now have a full MP pool to work with again, which is always good, because I just want to keep on healing. I just want to keep making sure that I'm able to do stuff. and just survive through this. Because if you can survive through this, you can definitely beat Bio-Haz. Alright. And the game just keeps throwing these guys at me. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind casting heal 4 twice against one of these guys. But the way I'm doing things, it doesn't look like I'll necessarily have to. There's a door right there. I'd like to get to it. It'd be nice if I could get to it. And if I can get past the cloaker, I can most likely get to it. Come on, game. Thank you. Going to beat that enemy down sometime. Just a matter of when and not if. Man, I do not like the enemies here at all. So easy to just get destroyed by them. And there's another flight of stairs. And there's another chance to heal, which I should have taken about a turn before that. And if this guy would stop stunning me, that would be great. There we go. Oh my gosh, game. Stop throwing enemies at me. Huh, the guy fainted. If you can get the crumb to faint, you can get a whole bunch of free shots on it. And this chest contain... Come on! Stop it! Get some help, game! Alright, and another regain 1, which I will gladly take and use. And in this last chest that you'll ever see in the game, you'll find a med 4 with 5 charges. So we found all of the chests that have all the useful items in the game. And now it is time to make our way just a little bit further. We just have this one hallway, and then we'll be in the final room before the boss. Now, how many enemies am I going to fight before we get to it? I'd rather heal. I'm not going down to 6 HP. Oh my gosh, you just cut me to ribbons in seconds. And now you're healing yourself. Brilliant. Oh, come on! Way too many enemies sometimes with this game. And I like to heal. Can I heal? Thank you. Alright, we are now... For Pete's sake. Get out of here. Sheesh. Alright. This is the last room before the boss. And we're still going to be fighting enemies, apparently. Which, here I don't mind. Because there's something that I want to do, and I'm going to explain it shortly. If I can survive to explain it. If I can survive to explain it, that would be great. Oi. I've been doing this for long enough. But still, I might as well just go ahead and use my med 3s. Yeah. Alright. So when we approach this door, which the game probably isn't going to let us... Okay, it does. When you get one on this tile, just before the door, it says enter. When you enter, you're going to face Bio-Haz. There's really no turning back here. So you want to make sure you save your game in a separate game file, if necessary, before you start doing things. And by doing things, I mean farming for experience until you have a certain amount of experience left for another level. We're at 22,517 experience needed for level 47. We want to make sure that we're at 8,000 or less, just to be on the safe side. And it'll be really, really apparent as to why when we do it. So if we're at more than 8,000 experience before the next level, we need to keep farming for experience until we are at 8,000 or less. And then, once we do that, we can fully heal up with a fix, we can go in, and then we can buy Bio-Haz, and we'll be able to heal ourselves for free, because the first boss battle against Bio-Haz gives you exactly 8,000 experience points. And if you have 8,000 or less to the next before the next level, you'll get an automatic level up, which will give you a full HP MP refill before the second battle. And that's exactly what I want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and save right here, just to be on the safe side. And I'm going to farm up until I do what I set out to do. And in the next video, we will fight Bio-Haz, and we will see the end of Great Greed. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!